Fellow Kenyans, Mastasos G here. Quick and fast things first. Where are we, Kenya? What way forward? Where is the future? Well, we say there is a need for a total system overhaul. As we speak, majority of Kenyans are saying Ruto must go. Indeed, Ruto must go. We are in a bad situation as a country, and just as you may know, a tree grows. As it grows, the roots goes deep. Going forward, fruits starts to yield. We are in a country whereby the fruits that are being yielded by the tree are already rotten. What happens when the fruits are already rotten? Do we do away with the fruits? Don't we consider that indeed the tree is yielding rotten fruits as a basis of whatever the illness, whatever the disease, whatever the sickness that was already with the tree? What am I trying to say? For us to make sure we do not get rotten fruits, we need to start by cultivating and understanding what is the root. A total overhaul means we can uproot the whole tree and plant a new one, knowing that the roots are not infected in any way. Ruto must go. It has been a journey initiated by the Gen Z. We call it the 2024 revolution in Kenya. The millennials joined it. The Gen X joined it. And now it's obvious the whole country is on it. The voice is being heard from some in the political class. The voice is being heard from the religious world, and many other voices, including the international. But we really need not to get distracted. The journey, the seed planted by the Gen Z must continue. As we say Ruto must go, what do we need to do as a country? Well, Ruto needs to resign because he has proved incompetent. Indeed, he has lost the legitimacy as a leader and as a president. The MPs has proved incompetent. Indeed, we need to recall the MPs. It is true that an election or a by-election can be held with a fully functional IEBC. Right now, IEBC has not been constituted. We need to demand that IEBC be constituted as soon as possible. We need to recall the MPs. And when I get back to the actual issue, which I call a total overhaul, we need a total overhaul of the people in leadership, those that have consistently maintained a system that is not working for us. It is a long journey, a very long journey, but we need the determination to make it happen. Going forward, making we have a new system and a functional system. We need to demand the constitution of an ECC that focuses to fight corruption. We need to establish tough anti-graft rules, including death sentence, including hanging in public, just the way it is done in China. To an extent that if you find yourself in a corrupt deal, you just go and hang yourself because you know obviously you'll have to die. Also, we need to know that at the root, how did this happen? Well, the colonial system, knowing that they really needed to control and manage us because we are an African country which is blessed with mineral resources and an arable land. Our land is so appealing to them. They decided to focus on divide and rule. They decided to ensure that we are brainwashed so that our thought pattern is limited. This came through religion, and our mind has been caught into that, so that we really see politics as something that is evil we really need to run away from. We need to consider civic education. Let everybody understand the essence of participating in politics and voicing our opinions to make sure that everything that we desire is done in the right manner, through integrity. We demand for competence. We need a moral society. The political class have consistently proved immoral. That's why you find someone is able to steal money that is meant, for example, to help establish and improve a health center. Issues of the root, we were intentionally divided in our tribal lines. Issues of the root, we were intentionally brought an education system that keeps us to remember what has been established by someone, and without necessarily considering the practical context of whatever the education we are going through. I'm happy that CBC is here. I believe some changes will be made and will be realized. We need transformative change. Civic education will get the many of us to understand where we are heading, what we need to do, and remember, we are doing this for our future generation. Let us make a country that our children and grandchildren will find a good place to be. The struggle started by the Gen Z is worthwhile. We need to continue. Time by time, we need to be on the streets. Time by time, we need to have our voices heard. And indeed, Ruto must go. We must not necessarily wait for the year 2027. This should happen as soon as possible. Ruto must go. We must be on the street to continue voicing our opinions, demand accountability, and get it right by having the right people on board in the political system. Thank you.